Yes, behind me you hear that very soothing music, and that is exactly what our world leaders will be greeted with tomorrow, as the MEA has been saying that it is about representing India's culture, heritage and civilization in every which way. Here at this very spot, which is the cultural center, here you will see stalls from all across the country, from every state that is representing and putting out its most special items and what they are known for right here on display for our world leaders. Even when we talk about the music, as has been said, will be to represent Indian classical music, folk music, and that from every state. It's rare to experience something like this under one roof, where you literally have every state representing itself, be it about the clothes or be it about the saris, be it about the embroidery, be it about the shawls, or the local food that it is known for, or even the sculptures, the ancient stories and all that, the artifacts which one would really go in for. It is right here. So here you see, even tomorrow when our world delegates will come, they will really witness every little thing that our local artisans are producing in the small parts of the country, and how G20 has been a very democratic people's summit in that sense, as it is about involving everyone, it is about involving every state, it is also about having these local economies benefit through it. Right here, as you see in front of me, these very boxes that are kept on display, this is the age-old craft that was introduced in the Kashmir Valley, and this is the Nakashi that involves printing with several colors and coats and decoration and figurine. Also, if I could take you around this side of the teas that are famous in India, and how there is also a demonstration in every stall that you can really see, because the idea is to tell the world delegates of how our men really prepared these paintings, and how they actually go about, what is the kind of talent that exists in the smaller pockets of the country. The Wali painting that, of course, you see all across. But let me just give you a sense of what's happening here, as in the Bihar stall, this lady is still making that painting as I met her this morning. And yes, the intricate work that goes into it, how they have been creating that experience, and of course the final paintings that are ready for sale, and they are on display right here. This is the Bihar stall. As I also make my way further into this exhibition, this, of course, on my left, as you see, is Jharkhand. Then also is West Bengal. Right here, you see these sculptures, and even the material that is there. These are the saris, I believe, that are on display. Okay, these are the saris. And okay, those are the saris that are on. And what about these sculptures?
These are Dokra art.
Dokra art. Tell us more about it. How old is it, and what is it?
It's very old. It's a tribal art. It's basically a tribal art, and things are displayed to you. This is a Bengal tribal art from Purulia and Bankura. So you can have a look here.
So they are on sale. So when the world
They're all,
leaders come,
yeah. They're absolutely not only for world leaders, for everybody.
Okay. And these are also for men's wear.
These
the
are men's
kurtas
wear, the
and-
kurtas, everything related to Bengal. Bengal silk, Bengal dhoti, hand-woven jackets and shirts and everything, Bengal. And these are saris for women.
Right. So also I want to tell our viewers once again that it is the emphasis on khadi and millet that has hugely been the focus. So even when it is about the spouses engagement program, Roots to Roots, that has been planned, it is about providing that experience of millet, in fact, where the spouses will be taken to the agricultural center. And right here in front of me is the stall from Kashmir. You see these Kashmiri carpets. I'm sure there are some Pashmina shawls also that are placed right here. And all of those are the very expensive Pashmina shawls that every woman wants to own, and they are right here on display. It says 100% Pashmina. These are the carpets.
Pashmina, and this is global identity, authentic.
Authentic pashmina. So,
Yeah.
For women who are very particular about the shawls that they want to wear or the carpets that they particularly want to purchase from Kashmir.
Global identity with carpet, silk and silk carpet. Here, I show.
Right. So as they are, of course, expensive and highly priced, but here he says that they are absolutely authentic, and that proof can certainly be given here when it comes to the carpets from Kashmir or the shawls on Kashmir, and that's the guarantee that they are giving. But you see this very intricate embroidery that is, of course, something that you get typically in Kashmir, and you have to travel there to actually buy this.
This is Samavar, Kashmir paper mache items, Samavar. This is total handmade items and handwork totally.
So you see handwork, handmade items, even the kesar from Kashmir, that is very, very famous, and that is something that India particularly likes to consume. But right in front of me, if I can also take you there, to this entire line, which is from the northeast. So every state of the northeast that has a representation here. And then again, not only is it about showcasing from the northeast, but also really pushing the kind of things that they are famous for. If I could also try and get a word from this gentleman here. This is a stall from which state?
Arunachal Pradesh. All handloom and handicraft products of our weavers and artisans.
So primarily, if you see paintings, handlooms, handicrafts, here you see the pottery that has been placed. This again has a story behind it, and I'd quickly like to tell our viewers, as Vivek is showing you the pictures of it. This is the traditional art form, terracotta artifacts that is the traditional kathis, and there it is baked in a furnace. It is made of wood and coal, and how this is very, very famous in Rajasthan. In fact, it dates back to 36 years, and also the very many awards that they have won. Let me also come back here and take a look at this entire stretch that is from the northeast itself. I'll also try and get you a voice to get a sense of what all is on display. But here, as you see, again, the handicrafts like we were mentioning, and the artifacts, the sculptures. What is this cane all about?
This cane, actually, this is a furniture made of cane. So this one is intricately designed. We do have this water hyacinth cushion covers made up of water hyacinth. All these are naturally made products, and they do have a lifetime of more than 80 years. Means these are going to be intact as it is.
Right. So as we continue to get you pictures from here, you can really see what our world leaders are going to be shown tomorrow when they come to the cultural corridor that has specially been created, and the kind of intricacy that has gone into picking the items that will be on showcase. This, as we give you a sense of the elaborate decorations and the arrangements that have been made in the Bharat Mandapam, and also the rooms that have been created for the delegates, giving you a sneak peek into that in this next report.
So we are just a few hours away from the New Delhi G20 summit, and we are here at the Bharat Mandapam. This is the Delegate Center, hall number 14, where the official delegations will be housed. So this is where we start. Here we see the Mother of Democracy exhibition, and this exhibition really traces the evolution and the history of democracy in our country. We are the largest democracy in the world. You can see that these are all interactive panels. They tell a story through the historic evolution of our times. Here you can see that there is a formal welcome tableau which has the flags of all of these countries are here, and here it is in several different languages. You can see Shwagatam in Bangla, you have Bienvenue in French, you have it in German, Willkommen. Every G20 language is represented in this tableau. And here we have again a panel that indicates all of the different areas of this hall. Whichever area you want to go to is here in the interactive panel. There are country offices, so we can go to some of them. There are 29 offices of different countries, the G20 invitee countries, and 14 offices of international organizations. Let us look at the US country office. You have the flags of both the guest country as well as our flag. You have all facilities. There are laptops, there are photocopiers, there are workstations, there is a seating area here. and an inner office for the senior delegates, ministers, etc. They can spend time here. You also have a conference table here. Through these televisions, you will get a live screen images of all the discussions at the summit room. This is an area where delegates can sit down and they can spend some more informal time. They can meet other delegation members. So here you see a very nice background. This is a selfie point. International delegates can come here and take photographs and take memories of India's G20 New Delhi Summit 2023. We come to a very special part of our delegate center. The first pavilion on our right side as you come in is the RBI Innovation Hub. And this RBI Innovation Hub will exhibit some of the latest cutting-edge fintech initiatives. You can see the Digital India Experience Zone, and this is basically going to showcase the India Stack, showcase all the digital public infrastructure, right from Aadhaar to UPI. There is a very interesting one which is e-Sanjeevani portal, from which any delegate who is suffering any sickness or any malady can come here, digitally consult a doctor, get immediate medication, get immediate prescriptions, and he will have the advantage of the best medical treatment digitally. You have Basini, you have DigiLocker, you have Diksha, Aadhaar, UPI. So this Digital India Experience Zone is a very special one. It will enable us to showcase India's cutting-edge technologies to the world that will come here from the 9th and 10th of September 2023.
All right, so right behind me at the Cultural Center, you see these Tanjore paintings that the artist is making right here. They originate from the south. Again, something that is true to India and represents our culture. And they have to be made with a lot of detailing. So they are primarily made on clay, and you see how these beads are put on it. And let me tell you, this is real gold that has been put on the carvings, on the engraved portions. It is real gold that is used. There you see how the artist is very carefully placing those beads. Again, these paintings, of course, I'd say that art has no price to it, but these paintings that are considered on the higher side, and our deities who are very beautifully depicted through these paintings. Again, Tanjore paintings that hails from the south. I'm not too sure if I can disturb him and quickly get a word from him. I know you're busy, but tell our viewers a little about Tanjore painting.
Hello ma'am, I am Manoj from Tanjavur, from Tamil Nadu. Actually, these are all very traditional painting in South India. It starts from 17th century, from the King Sarboji Maharaj in Maratha period. Actually, this is only for god and goddesses, ma'am. It's only traditional for god and goddesses, and it's all gold, pure 22 karat gold foil. All are handmade paintings, and the lifelong of the painting is even 100 years. It will be remaining same only. It's only mainly used for rich peoples and kings for that period.
All right. Thank you so much. So here you get a glimpse of the Tanjore paintings that have been put on display, and hopefully, again, like I said, a lot of these sculptures, the Nataraj sculpture and all that you see here is all on, of course, has a price tag attached to it, but also is about giving a sense of, the Indian culture, the Indian tradition, and what is on display. Let me also tell you, as Prime Minister has been always insisting on the use of Khadi and Khadi India, that has been gaining a lot of prominence. That is has been showcased right at the center of this very cultural center. If I can quickly walk you through it, as you see how the paintings and the crafts have been displayed across. This is again a very special art form that you see right behind me. This is the Lipan Kam. That is the Lipan art. It is very famous as community artisans have been doing this. It dates back to more than 400 years. This is called Lipan artwork, and you see how the mirrors are again being placed, and it is right here that if I can request Vivek to just show you a quick glimpse of this artwork and how the mirrors are being placed here before I actually walk across to the Khadi India Pavilion. And there, as he is at work, let's show you the Khadi Pavilion right here. because this is the true picture of India. And here you see how he's actually hand spinning the khadi. And this is the Khadi India stall, where you have a collection for both men and women, be it about the waist suits or the jackets or the shawls, all made out of khadi. And this is the very entry point of this cultural center. So all of this that is really on display at the cultural center, as we continue to get you more. But for the moment, we have to slip into a short commercial break. On the other side, we get you details of the leaders who are arriving and what's really happening in terms of the preparations that continue.